What are you doing?
What do you mean?
The Mandalore does not answer to anyone. You are the true leader of the galaxy. He should kneel to you, not the other way around.
He will, my friend. All shall kneel to me in time.
Really? When? Because the man I saw in there was not the leader that I rallied to. The man I saw in there was an executioner. A worker taking orders. Nothing but a slave.
Don't you ever call me a slave. You have no idea what it takes to be a leader. What it takes to bide your time, climb the ranks, grow ever closer and closer to power. It was I who mustered our people, me, and I will lead them to their salvation. And when this is over, the Republic will be ours, and the Sith will be dead, once and for all, along with the Jedi.
You mustered the people? Ha. That's funny. Because I seem to remember something else. You stealing that little trinket there from Bisla before abandoning us and running off to win all of your little gladiator matches. The only reason you have an army behind you is because you were hired by a Sith and they managed to pick up the table scraps of soldiers that didn't side with Death Watch first.
Where would you be without me, Oksoon? Planet jumping. You'd be planet jumping, struggling to survive whilst following a leader with closed goals. He didn't deserve to hold this saber. I do. I will lead the Mandalorians back to glory. It is not just Mandalore that belongs to us, but the galaxy in its entirety. This one, and many more. Don't ever forget that without me, you are nothing.
Master, I do ask that you please forgive me for the Jedi's incompetence. There is no need for an apology to be requested or forgiveness to be given, my apprentice. The Jedi, strong or not, has been delivered onto us as proof that all those who retaliate can and will be broken in the name of our cause, and the subsequent revealing of their precious order's secrets will lead us to our objective. Sometimes, Master, it truly clouds my senses to ever attempt to understand why and how you were once a part of that putrid cult. Things change, my apprentice. Things always change. Speaking of which, I have a gift I wish to bestow upon you. My word, it's beautiful, Master. Forged from the scales of an ancient crate dragon. Impenetrable to most energy-projecting weapons, including certain specific blows from a lightsaber's blade. May it protect you in the heat of battle. Thank you, Master. I am very proud of you, my apprentice. Your skills in battle tactics, force wielding, and military strategics have advanced far beyond what I could ever have hoped for. This helmet is a token of those improvements. When this is over, we shall rule this galaxy together, and all will bow at our feet. But first, let us cleanse Dantoine of the exhausted Republic presence there. Yes? Sir, we have reached Dantoine. Keep us at a safe distance as to avoid their orbital beacons. Go. Begin the attack, my apprentice. I will join you soon. I shall not fail you, Master. Ox, could you come over here, please? The masters wish to hear your report on the base assault. It was completely overrun by Mandalorians. The command center was left destroyed, Master Mon was missing, and all troopers were KIA except for one, who is now recovering. Mandalorians. This doesn't make any sense. What interest could Death Watch have with Ubina Prime? Death Watch, Masters? The Death Watch is a Mandalorian warrior cult first uncovered by Master Kenobi on the moon of Concordia during the first few months of the war. Wait a second. You mean to tell me there's been a resurrected group of Mandalorians out there for years, and I'm just now hearing about this? It was none of your concern, Ox, nor was it for the rest of the Order. After Count Dooku abandoned the group, they fell deeper into exile, with them last being seen on the planet of Alzoc III, and according to rumors, are a little more of a pirate gang now compared to what they originally were. For them to creep out of the shadows now is an action submerged in much confusion for all of us. If I may, Masters, I do not believe this was Death Watch. Are you suggesting this was another Mandalorian cult, Master Keldar? That's exactly what I'm saying. I have studied the Death Watch. What they look like, their weapons, what planets they largely originate from, who they follow. But these Mandalorians we faced were similar, but there was one key difference. And what was that? They did not bear the mark of Clan Vizsla. As most of you know, former Concordian Governor Pre-Vizsla was and presumably still is the leader of the Death Watch cult. But he was not among these men, in symbol or in person. And from what Trooper Squawk said in his report, there were troopers wearing a wide variety of colors, helmets, and armor. Whoever we are dealing with here is obviously far more determined and has destructive intentions beyond the wildest dreams of Vizsla. And what of the data records of the Enclave? According to Clone Trooper Squawk, he erased the records for every computer before they could be hacked into, which is why the attackers were forced to seize Mon as prisoner. They mean to interrogate him for the location. Mon is among one of the strongest in the Order. It'll take more than a simple interrogation by thugs to break him. But that's just it, Masters. These aren't thugs. These guys wiped out an entire squadron of troops and managed to take one of the strongest Jedi hostage. With our current luck, they've probably broken him and they're on their way to the Enclave right now. Then they shall be greeted by one of the finest battalions in the army. Return to Coruscant at once. In the meantime, we shall speak to Master Yoda and discuss with the Chancellor on the matter of sending reinforcements to aid in the Temple's defense. Return to Coruscant? What about Master Mon? It is a matter that will be dealt with another time, Ox. Mon's location is unknown, meaning an attempted rescue would be a foolhardy move considering it's a big wide-open galaxy out there, and we received no distress signal from Dantoine, so if they've met no resistance or attack, now is the best time for us to regroup with the Council before we make any further actions that could lead to a military engagement. These Mandalorians are tricky. They're well thought out, well equipped. I know you were right, but in times of war, fear of more conflict is not something that they need to hear about. soon. They're dead. At least most of them are. I don't know. I was forced to retreat. What happened? There's someone out there, sir. There's a whole army of them. They showed up out of nowhere. They took the general. I don't know if he's dead. I don't know if he's alive, but they took him. Where are they? Out there! They're coming this way. They're gonna kill us. I did not achieve the rank of commander by retreating. And I sure as hell didn't achieve it by surrendering. I have never lost a battle. And I look at all of you and I see the men that were there with me every time. Through every victory. Every time we crushed the enemy beneath our feet. You were all there. And now these bastards decide to come and face us? To challenge us? We are the 212th Legion! Do we run from a challenge? No! No, we do not! Our brothers are being slaughtered out there! What are we gonna do about it? We fight! Come on! For the Republic! We gotta get the hell out of here, man. Look! There's too many of them! I know! Get to the forest! Go, run! No! No, retreat! Cody, we have to leave! Stay at your positions, Wolf! We do not run! Don't forget. You, Chief Commander, not just because you were brave, but because you were smart. Don't drop that now. You need to know when to leave. Master, welcome to Dantoine.
Looks about the same as the last time I was here. That's the problem. What is your name?
CT-682.
I've heard of you troopers. The little nicknames you give each other. What is your name? Not your number. Your name.
I don't talk to separatists, scum!
I am no separatist, trooper.
Then what the hell are you?
I'm the galaxy's reckoning. Most impressive, Mandalore. You and your men might not be completely useless after all.
We found it! Bring the prisoner forward!
Open the temple.
No. I played enough of a role in this. I led you to the temple and now I'm done helping you. Open it yourself.
It seems you are in need of another lesson, my friend.
Master Kenobi. Can't one place stay peaceful for more than just a few moments around here?
Open it, or he dies.
This is war, Vetus. We're all prepared to die for what we must protect.
It seems this continues to bounce off your thick, furry skull. I will not be negotiated with. You will open that temple, or he will.
Ha! You're a greater fool than I actually took you for. Very few Jedi were given the training and ability to open this temple. Master Kenobi, thankfully, was not one of them. Ah, come now, Master Mon. You're acting as though I wouldn't be able to withstand a little torture. You think I've forgotten your sessions with Master Dralig? You went down faster than a womp rat. Enough! You will open it! Ah! 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 Open it! No! Hear me now, Jedi. I am the rightful ruler of this galaxy. And by that title, I command you to open it! Open the temple! Oh! What's going on? What are you doing, Jedi? Returning a favor. You showed me pain, and now I give it back to you. You do not control me. You do not manipulate my mind! The Force is with me!
Well, where's your force now, Jedi?
Oh! You're an idiot. We need a Jedi like him to be able to open the temple!
Forgive me, Master. I didn't...
You didn't think. You acted with your weapon as all Mandalorians do. Perhaps I should rethink your usefulness in my plan.
Please, Master. I will not fail you again.
You better not. So what now, Master? What do we do without a Jedi to open it?
We will wait. The death of a Jedi Master is not something that would go unfelt in the Force. And the torturing of another will surely bring them running to his aid.
I have a bad feeling about this. can't escape your past.
For your past is vengeful.
So you're telling me that my ship was dragged all the way out to Uvina Prime to protect nothing more than the location of some munitions bunker for the Jedi?
In a way, yes. But the munitions within that structure could rival that of the combined strength of both the Separatist and Republic fleet.
My word. Master! Master!
Will you excuse me for a moment, Ron?
Yes, I'm sure I might as well get back to my duties. Good luck with whatever he needs. Kelder! Master! Master Kelder!
Ox, calm down. What is it?
We have to turn around. Now!
We what?
We have to turn around. The Mandalorians, the ones who attacked Uvina Prime, they're on Dantoine. I know it!
Are you certain?
Yes! Yes, it came to me in a dream, or... well, maybe it was a vision. Whatever it was, I saw them, and I saw where they were. But that's not all. I think they might have something to do with my master's death.
Ugh. Oh my, Ox.
What? No. You.
Ox, you need your rest.
Master, did you listen to nothing I just said?
Ox, Jedi or no Jedi, we all dream. And there is a difference between a dream and a vision. What you saw, Dantoine, Crow's murder, the Mandalorians, it's most likely something your conscience has conjured from what you've been experiencing lately. Crow was killed on Dantoine. These Mandalorians were the first foe you faced afterwards, and they've left a feeling of failure or perhaps more loss within you due to the massacre on Uvina Prime.
Would you stop with the psychoanalysis? We all know that the Mandalorians took Mon. And we all know they took him so they could find the Enclave, which is on Dantoine. You're really gonna chalk it up to paranoia and coincidence that I'm getting some bad feelings about the planet right now? You felt it too. You did. I know you did. You felt it too, didn't you?
Ox,
don't lie to me.
You don't understand.
Again and again with the you don't understand. Why does everyone continue to put me down instead of just listening to me?
The Council will know what to do next. Ox, we cannot conduct any kind of rescue operation right now. We're lacking in too many resources. And besides, what happens when we get to Dantoine? Let's say these Mandalorians are there. Like you said, let's say they have Mon in their custody. Do you know how many troops they have? Do you know if they have a fleet or how big it is? They could be blockading the entire planet for all we know. And I'm not about to do a suicide fly in this tiny womp rat of a frigate. We must listen to and follow our orders.
What is with this order and rescue missions? You only send them when we need to recover a computer, and the base has already been ransacked. I know we didn't receive a distress signal from Dantoine, but we didn't receive one from Uvina Prime either. And let me tell you, it's hard for anyone to send some sort of signal when you're already dead. There's no courage left. Where are the days of the old Republic, when you knights and masters would stand to your last, even when all the odds were stacked against you? Where are those days?
Times have changed, Ox. Those were dark days for the Order. Jedi were no more than warriors, fighting and dying by the hundreds, and for nothing.
No, not nothing. They fought for the same thing we do now. Peace, freedom, honor. The only difference between us and them is they actually fought for it. And that's how it should be, Master. We should fight. That is how we will prevail in this war, not by sitting in some circle clapping our hands and telling others what to do, but by taking up arms and fighting!
In this war. But what about those to come? Do you know the problems of the old order? They were all warriors, yes, but that is where the problems stemmed. When the Force is unleashed to its full potential, this creates an unquenchable thirst for power, one that consumes so many Jedi. Exar Kun, Revan, Malak, Isengan, Beryl O'Bear, War heroes, Ox. Heroes of the Jedi. But they didn't stay that way. And if you choose to fight the way they did, you will fall too.
Really? Just a little bit ago you were singing my praises, telling me about what a great Jedi I would turn out to be, telling me I was even more than Crow ever thought I could be. All for nothing, I suppose, right?
I'm sorry, Ox, but you speak of things that just can't be done. I will not break my orders.
No, not for me. And not for Zebek either, isn't that right? So even after losing your Padawan, you still haven't learned that following orders can get just as many people killed as when you disobey them. I may not be a master, Kelder, or even a knight, but I'm not a child. And I'm certainly not a coward. Not like you. And not like the rest of the Jedi. Ox, don't touch me! You know, kid, I just love how quiet you are when you enter a room. Shut up, Ganch. I've had enough of the Republic today. Alright, what happened? Kelder happened! Hasn't been little more than a few days and I'm already sick of him. He's nothing but a coward. Our bases are being ransacked, hundreds of troops are being slaughtered, the threat of a new enemy is on the horizon. I know where and how to find them, but he hides behind his orders and does nothing! What? Let's do it. Let's go get him. What? Let's go get him. Whoa, Ganch, I don't know about that. Why not? You wanted to take action, didn't you? Well, yes, but I don't want to make you do anything that's gonna get... Nah, Ox, you don't understand. You're not making me do anything. This is my choice. They killed my brothers. I'll do whatever I have to do to find them. And I'll kill them all. Alright. Let's do it. Who are these guys? Stand back, I'll handle this. Boys! Commander, sir! No, that's okay, you don't have to do that. Me and my friend here are just gonna check the escape pods out. Sorry, Commander, but we are under strict orders to keep these locked down while we're in hyperspace. Keep them locked down? I didn't get the memo about that. I'm pretty sure my orders override that. We're gonna have to check them anyway. Sir, we can't let you do that without the proper authorization. I'm your commander. I have the authorization. Commander, I'm going to have to... Oh, I'm sorry, were you finished? Alright, okay, switch and hold that, push, release lever, here we go. Now, Ox, you did hear what that trooper said, didn't you? Why, what'd he say? He said we're still in light speed. Oh yeah, I heard that. Have you ever detached an escape pod during light speed? Nope. Ox, have you ever flown an escape pod? Nope. Ox! We could die! Yep. No! General! An alert just came in. One of the escape pods has detached. Ox. Ah! 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 Ox! Ox! Ganch! Ox! We're out of the Lightspeed Vortex. We're okay. So what's our next move? Where are we even at? That vortex could have spit us out anywhere in the galaxy. Well, according to our navigational computers, we're somewhere in the Alderaan system. Perfect. That's only a few parsecs away from Dantoine. Yeah, about that. We're not going to Dantoine. What? I thought that was the whole point of this trip. It is, but just not yet. We need to make a quick stop. A quick stop. And where would that be? Oh, you know, Alzoc III. What? No. No. Ganch, we have to... No! Not Death Watch. I will aid myself with you, but not terrorists. Ganch, it may be brash, but I didn't plan on going into this without some help. You're quite the fighter, and we make quite the team, but it won't be enough to stop all of these Mandalorians. I sense something greater at power in this plot. Something darker. And we'll need our full strength to combat it. Now, are you with me or not? Oh, I'm with you. There is one flaw in your plan, though. And what's that? These pods aren't ships. They're meant for limited amounts of flight time. If your circumstances force you into one, it's supposed to be a last resort choice. What's your point here? What? That. What happened? The pods have an automated 2 minutes of flight time in order to get you away from an exploding ship if needed. After that, they drift, and all power is reverted to the life support and communication systems. What the? Someone's picking us up. Yeah, no one I'd like to be acquainted with. I'm deeply troubled by the actions of your Padawan, Master Kelder.
So am I, Mace. So am I. But I'm sure his heart was in the right place, and in turn his actions were
inexcusable. He assaulted Republic troops, stole an escape pod, not to mention committing first-class desertion of his duties.
I beg your pardon, Master Windu. Ox may have leaped onto this course in a hasty manner, but his intentions were not of deserting, but of leaving for a greater cause. I believe he is returning to Dantoine along with my clone commander, Ganch.
Then he's committed the crime of disobeying direct orders from the Council. Noble or not, this insubordination will not stand. It cannot be tolerated.
Tell me, Master, is he truly the first Jedi to commit such a heinous act of thinking for himself? Is the code ever truly followed?
This debate is over. Your Padawan's actions have been put into motion, and they will be carried out as the Force deems so. You will return to Coruscant before any further complications arise. Is that understood? Is that understood?
Yes, Master Windu.
I don't believe I heard that last order, General.
What?
That order. I don't think I heard it.
How much fuel do we have left?
Enough. Enough for one jump. We go to Coruscant, or we do what must be done. Whatever move is made, I am with you, and so is the crew. But it's your call. It's your word. Ganch? What? This may be the wrong time to, bring this up. You've had your shoulder pauldron on backwards for a while now. Thanks, Ox. Yeah, don't mention it. Hey! Watch it! Ha! I've taken worse, lizard boy. Come on, do it! Do it, I dare you. Do it. a Jedi, I would assume. Who are you?
Well, as you can see, sir, I believe this blonde one is a Jedi, and I believe the red and white fella over here is one of them clone trooper people.
I just said that. What are your names? Here, I'll start. I am Size From. We are the From Gang. Perhaps you have heard of us. And you are?
I'm Ox Toro. This is Clone Commander Ganch.
Clone Commander. And what about you, Ox? What's your rank?
I'm also a commander.
And what does commander mean for the Jedi? What are you?
I'm a Padawan.
A Padawan? You're a long way from your master, little guy.
Well, Size, I think you'll find I can do a lot for a little guy.
Yes, I'm sure you can, but unfortunately you can't do a lot for us. A knight or a master could have fetched us a hefty price from the Republic, maybe a few thousand credits, a couple blasters, and lightsabers. Oh, that reminds me.
Sir, here is the clone's blaster pistol and the Jedi's lightsaber.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Groffle.
You're welcome, sir.
I've been wanting to get my hands on one of these. A blaster's a dime a dozen, and most criminals would try to pawn this off on the black market, but I wouldn't mind keeping it around for protection. You always fear the man with the lightsaber, after all, isn't that right? Yellow. Wasn't aware they came in this color.
I made it myself.
Really? Fascinating. Perhaps you could make me some more.
Look, can we go? We're trying to keep a schedule here. You will not talk to him like that!
No, it's alright, Groffle, it's alright. And where did you say it was that you were going?
If you must know, we're going to Alzoc III. They're going to Alzoc III, sir.
I am not deaf! Go! Go check the engines or something! Just get out! Go! You're annoying me! So, Alzoc III. Awful cold. You guys don't look dressed for that type of weather.
Well, if you have any warm clothes, we'd be happy to try them on for size.
Let's not make any mistake here. You're not leaving.
And how do you think you'll be able to keep us here?
That's how.
This isn't good. You think I don't know that, Das? Ox has begun to meddle in things he shouldn't have.
The boy is doing only what he thinks to be right. And in a way, that is exactly what he's doing.
Right thing or not, if he takes the fight back to Dantoine, the secrets of the Enclave could be uncovered for all the Republic to see. Worst of all, for its politicians to see. Exactly. We don't need Sly Moore, Masameda, or Chancellor Palpatine himself meddling in our affairs any more than they already have. But at this point, the outcome seems inevitable. Not quite yet, Mace. Not quite yet. I have our solution. Or should I say, solutions. What are you talking about? We want this entire ordeal to be over, and over quietly at that. Isn't that right? We want Master Kenobi rescued, I would assume. And Padawan Ox to be brought back and put up to trial for his actions, but I would assume that one is optional. Above all, the objective is to have this done quick, easy, and efficiently. Quit rambling, Das. We know what the objective is. Now, what solutions are you speaking of? Get me? Delta Squad.
Drawn? The others made some food if you'd like some.
What are we doing here?
What?
What are we doing here?
You already know.
I'm not so sure I do. As far as I'm concerned, my brothers and sisters have thus far died for nothing. They died for Mandalore. Which one, Aksun? Which Mandalore? The Mandalore that is our people, our history, our very way of life? Or for the pretender, that fake, that grovels at the feet of the Sith? Lower your voice. It is men like him who drove our ancestors to ruin. Men like Visla. That is why we left him. And here we are in the same situation. We are getting nowhere. Given what his plans are, I don't think we will be going anywhere. Except for in the ground, our brothers and sisters. That is if they are given the courtesy of burial.
I understand. We shall see it done, my friend. They will get their burial.
Thank you.
Gear shift. Gear shift! Calm down. I can't calm down. You saw those guys. Those weapons. I've never seen fighting like that. I was trying to fight droids. Not... well, whoever those guys were.
Mandalorians.
You mean like Jango Fett?
Yes. Our donor. He was part of their cult back in the day, in some form. Though, a lot more independent than these guys, obviously.
So, we're technically Mandalorians then. Kind of like distant cousins, from a certain point of view. Maybe we can reason with them. Shut up, Gear Shift.
What's the plan, sir? I don't have one yet. Sent out an encrypted homing beacon. If there are any other surviving troops in the area, they'll meet us here. Do you think there are any other survivors? I don't know. I'm hoping.
Even if we do find a few stragglers, that won't be enough. We all saw what those guys are capable of. And do either of you even know if a distress signal was sent to Coruscant? The Republic could have no clue what's even happening here for all we know.
For now, we're gonna sit tight and wait until morning. Then what? Then we figure out how screwed we really are. I don't know if the General will make it till morning, sir. I've served with General Kenobi in more battles than I can count. He can take anything.
From the taming of the great mythosaur to the conquering of Coruscant to now, we Mandalorians have fought and stood together as brothers. Though these brave men and women have fallen in battle, they are no less a part of us and a part of our cause. Their deaths will only push us further. They will never be forgotten. This is the way. Kikati, Normian.
Welcome, welcome. So nice of you to take the time to join me. Please, sit. Come, bring him food. A bit of rough playtime with my men, I see. My apologies for that. You must forgive them. I'm afraid their opinions of the Jedi are aggressive, to say the least. You see, Montoro, it was your order that decimated the ecosystem of our homeworld in the days of the Old Republic. Crops were made rotten, the atmosphere turned toxic, and the population began to fall in droves.
Those were different times. Different Jedi. Neither you nor I had any part to play in your plan's destruction.
Oh, I'm well aware of that. I personally have no true hatred for you or any other Jedi. I find the word hate to be overused, shall we say. It is a strong term that should be reserved. No. I have a healthy dislike towards your order, but I do not hate them. In many ways, I appreciate what their actions have done for my business. Your war causes destruction. Destruction causes loss. And with loss comes the desire to rebuild. A desire for a fresh start. But a fresh start costs a lot of credits, which in turn makes me a very rich man. Would you care for something to drink with that? We have Yavin brandy. It's fresh. Perfectly aged.
What'd you do to it?
Whatever do you mean?
I'm not an idiot.
Mr. Pontoro, I already have you captured, and I have your little toy. Why would I go through the trouble of poisoning you when you're already in my custody?
I don't know, Size. From what I've seen thus far, you and your boys don't exactly seem to operate on an abundance of logic.
Oh? Do tell, young Padawan, do tell.
You've captured a Jedi and a clone commander. That'll fetch a heavy penalty when the Republic finds out about this. And even if they don't find out about this, even if nobody is coming for me or my friend, you've still made the mistake of capturing a Jedi and thinking that confiscating his lightsaber equals complete disarmament.
And does it not equal that?
Do you know anything about Jedi aside from that we carry laser swords?
I know everything about the Jedi. You think the Force scares me? The invisible energy that surrounds and binds and penetrates and all that mumbo-jumbo you feed to all the galaxy? You really think that makes me look at you and experience any sort of fear? It means nothing to me. You mean nothing to me, Jedi. If your Force was such an incredible phenomenon, then use it. Kill me, right now, kill me. And you can't. Behind all that boasting of power is the fear to use it to its full capabilities. You're held back. All of you are held back.
You're alive because I'm allowing it.
No, you're alive because I am allowing it. Never forget that. I could have blown your pod into space dust. I could have had you shot when we first captured you. I could have you shot right now. Hell, I could dismember you with your own lightsaber and serve you up as the second course of this meal. But I haven't. Remember your place. Back on Coruscant, it may be at the top, spitting on the rest of us. But out here, your beliefs are fairy tales, and your status, your rank, your title, it means nothing. I'm tired of this. I tried being accommodating, but it seems our guest is not hungry. Take him away.
You guys got a bathroom around here?
Eyes front, Jedi. Hey, what do you think? I got it off that clone commander. Can't you?
Where's my friend? Where's my friend?
Could we maybe build a fire or something? In the rain? I don't know. I'm wet and I'm cold. The heaters in our suits weren't made to last this long out in the wild, and the rain isn't helping much. Well, building this shelter will help. And it would go a lot faster if you helped. Well, it looks like you guys are almost done anyway. Gear shift, get off your ass. All right. Did you guys hear that? Hear what? Show yourself. Show yourself.
Commander Cody?
Kreese? Been looking all over for you. I received your homing beacon. Good to see you boys are alright. Likewise. 3 stragglers wasn't too good before, but 4 stragglers might just be able to put up a decent fight. Oh, we got a lot more than that, sir.